What if we dropped the most powerful nuclear weapon ever built into the deepest, darkest pit on Earth and pulled the trigger? Brace yourself, because the answer is far stranger than you think. "11 kilometers beneath the surface of the Pacific Ocean lies the Mariana Trench, a wound in the Earth's crust so deep that if you dropped Mount Everest into it, the peak would still be a mile underwater. It's pitch black down there. The pressure is so crushing it would flatten a submarine like a soda can. No human has ever truly explored it. It's one of the last wild, untouched places left on our planet, and yet, down there in that crushing darkness, life still exists. Strange, alien-like creatures drift through the void, glowing, hunting, surviving in conditions that should be impossible. No sunlight, no warmth, just pressure and silence. It's a world that has existed for millions of years, completely undisturbed by humans, until now. It's the perfect place to detonate the Tsar Bomba, the RDS-220 hydrogen bomb. Nicknamed the Tsar Bomba, meaning king of bombs, is the most powerful nuclear weapon ever detonated by human hands. When the Soviets tested it in 1961, its shockwaves circled the entire Earth 3 times. Its mushroom cloud punched 56 kilometers into the sky. Its fireball alone could have wiped out an entire major city. It was so violent that scientists who designed it were genuinely nervous about what might happen next. Because this wasn't just a bomb, it was a statement. A display of power so extreme that even the people who built it feared it might go too far. There were real concerns. Could it ignite the atmosphere? Could it trigger something irreversible? Those fears turned out to be unfounded, but they reveal something deeper. Even at our most powerful, we don't fully understand the forces we unleash. Now, we're dropping it to the bottom of the ocean. So, what happens? The moment the bomb ignites, 50 megatons of TNT equivalent energy erupts in a fraction of a second. For the first time in history, a blinding flash illuminates the absolute darkness of the trench. A superheated bubble of vaporized water, radioactive particles, and the remains of some deeply unlucky deep-sea creatures explodes outward. The pressure is so immense it sends shockwaves rippling through the ocean that seismic stations and whales, thousands of kilometers away, will detect. And then something truly strange happens. The bubble stops growing. On land or in the open air, that fireball would expand to 10 kilometers across within a single second. But here, 11 kilometers down, the weight of the entire ocean above is pressing back with the force of 1,000 atmospheres, like a hydraulic press bearing down from every direction at once. The bubble overextends, loses pressure, and the ocean shoves back. The fireball shrinks, then it grows again, then shrinks. A bizarre tug of war between the most powerful bomb humanity has ever built and the indifferent weight of water until the ocean wins. The bubble breaks apart, disintegrating into smaller, hot radioactive pockets of gas drifting slowly upward. By the time this death cloud reaches the surface, it has become a ripple, a small wave, a warm, glowing plume of radioactive water spreading quietly into the Pacific, and somewhere above, on the surface, ships continue sailing. The sky remains calm. No one would ever guess that. Just kilometers below, one of the most powerful explosions in human history had just taken place. It's almost eerie how something so destructive can leave behind so little visible trace. No city-flattening tsunami, no chain of catastrophic earthquakes, no new volcanoes ripping open the ocean floor. Scientists estimate that the seismic energy released would be roughly equivalent to earthquakes that happen naturally several times a year. Earthquakes that don't end the world. What about the Earth's orbit? Completely unaffected. No mass was added or removed. And considering humanity has already detonated over 1,000 nuclear weapons across 7 decades of testing, none of which nudged our orbit by a single millimeter. One more isn't changing that. The radioactive fallout? It disperses across the Pacific within days. Some makes it to the atmosphere, rains back down. Not ideal, but not apocalyptic. Here's the humbling truth. The most violent, terrifying thing humanity has ever created, a bomb that erased entire islands from the map during testing, is completely swallowed by the ocean without so much as a yawn from the planet. The Earth is not fragile. It is ancient, enormous, and absolutely indifferent to us. We are not as powerful as we think. And honestly, that's a little comforting.